If you follow this channel, you know I always preach film language and visual communication. I strongly believe that online content is getting worse in terms of meaning and subtext. Now I might be wrong and maybe that's what people want to watch nowadays. But since this is my business and I'm trying to create my own business identity, I will try to stand out from the crowd by giving the client something different. My business is going to focus on video production as well as video strategy. That means that I will be producing videos from scratch as well as give advice on how to use those videos effectively. Going in this direction will give me a couple of advantages over competition that only offers the video production part of the business. Video strategy often requires multiple videos to get the desired results, so the clients might be inclined to buy more than one video from me. Another advantage of offering video strategy as well is because clients will be able to measure results, and if they like those results, they might be inclined to hire me again. Moving on from the services, let's look at the unique selling points of the business. The video market right now is full of people who create fast-paced videos with a lot of transitions and dizzying camera moves. Those types of videos are made popular by short-form content where you have to cram as much information as possible in a tiny video. So what happens if everyone makes the same type of content? That means that your content will have to compete with its twin brother that was made by your competition. When everyone is going right, you will stand out if you go left. So instead of making the same content as everyone else and competing with their prices, I decided to do the opposite. So instead of being flashy, full of transitions, my content will be more focused on the narrative side of things to deliver the message. To communicate my company's identity to potential clients, I will try to incorporate visual language and subtext to as many elements as possible, starting with the logo. Now, I'm not a logo designer or a graphic designer by any means, but I wanted my logo to be more than just a name. Like many others before me, I just used my initials as my company name, AM Visuals. But believe it or not, I put a lot of thought into the name and a lot more into the logo. If you just look at the name itself, it has the word visuals in it. It could have been AM Films or AM Productions, but I chose the word visuals because I strongly believe in visual language and I want to be known for it. Now let's look at the logo. The letters A, M and V are very easily recognizable inside the logo itself, but there is something else going on. So my first name starts with an A. It is also the first letter visible in the logo if you read from left to right. But we all know that the last name is the more important one. So how do I show it inside the logo? As you can see, the letter M, which is the first letter of my last name, is much bigger inside the logo. In fact, letter A is part of the letter M, which makes the letter M more important. Now finally, let's look at the letter V. I wanted the letter V to stand out, but not to be more prominent than the letters A and M, which are my initials. So how did I achieve this? I used negative space to show the letter V. This does two things. First, it separates my name from the service that the company provides, which is creating visuals. Secondly, it doesn't appear as prominent in the logo as the initials. In fact, some people might have overlooked it if I didn't put the full name of the company under the logo. Once again, I'm not a logo designer by any means. In fact, this is the first logo I ever created, and it took me a long time to figure out how I wanted it to be. I am quite happy with the result and I believe it shows my business identity quite well. So I have started my business, created a business identity, and the only thing left to do is to create a website and start getting clients. And that is exactly the topic of my next video. Till next time.